several Christmas projects going on at once. I have been wanting to make a neutral Christmas journal, and I've been collecting things for quite a while. And this is the beginning of my neutral Christmas journal. I love how Heather from Rosehill will make these negative space little tags and clips, and I thought I would try to make some. So she totally inspired me, and I bought a neutral journal from her, maybe it was last year or the year before, and I thought I'm going to make some. So this is the beginnings of what I'm working on for my neutral Christmas journal. And so I used watercolor paper and cut the tree out with a die, and then lined it with some tulle or netting, if you want to call it, and some homemade paper. So I love how that came out so far. I have lots of things to share with you today, what I'm working on. I can't just work on one thing at once because that's too easy. So I did something very similar with this one and put the tulle behind here. I'm just going to make some random things to go into my neutral Christmas journal. I like how this came out, and used a brad there and that tulle and some music paper behind there. This is a die that I use. I don't know if you could see it, but I love how that came out. It's holly and berries. So I'm just gathering my cream neutral things. This is a book page where I cut out the snowflakes and then backed it with white. And what I'm gonna do, I haven't glued it down yet, but this is just an index card, a blank index card. So I'm gonna put that behind there. I like how that came out. I did these in with a red background too, and loved how that came out. This is a Christmas card that I love the neutral colors, so that will go in the journal. What I'm gonna do is the front of the journal is going to have flips like a waterfall, and I'm gonna put various things up front. And this is a die that I use. I think it's a Tim Holtz little pocket thing. And so I love how this turned out. So I cut the tree out in there, and I could use this two different ways. I could back it maybe with something cream and use it like that. And then I'm gonna fill these pockets with cream and white and gold items. So I think that's neat. And so this is the Tim Holtz die, like I said, and then I did an embossing folder over that, and just liked how that came out. And this is one of my new printables that I don't even have in a shop yet, but I'm going to use that as one of the pages. So that is, as I'm gathering my neutral stuff, that is what I have so far for my neutral Christmas journal. And by the way, this is a Merry Monday video. I haven't done those quite a while. So here's another journal I'm working on, and it's completely retro, and it's the very beginning stages of this retro journal. And so it's actually a card on the front that will open like this, and I'm probably going to put a pocket here and stuff like that. So that's the beginning. And I don't know if you could see that Santa. I put some little sparkles around him on the white part of his Santa suit and on the little cuffs. So I don't know if you could see that, but I'm liking how he's coming out so far. And so then this will open, and the front will be like its own little signature. And I got this idea from Lisa Phillippi, I think. I'll have her link below. But she inspired me to do this one. So very beginning stages, just putting it together. And it has not even taken shape yet, but just sharing with you on a Merry Monday what I have going on. And so what this is here, this is a file folder that's green. So that's going to be the base of my journal. And so then that's going to open up to pages in here. And like I said, I'm just gathering items to put in there. Very beginning stages. So I'll share with you as that transpires more. And my other thing I want to share on a Merry Monday with you is this paper that I found from Michael's. Well, it's a whole set, and I'm in love with it. I believe it was 30 or 40% off last week. And oh my gosh, I love at Christmas pinks and reds together. And I love the retro. Look at this paper pad. So I'm going to do like a little flip through of that paper pad, and then I found some Christmas vellum book there, and then I'm going to show you the sticker book and the die cut stickers and some ephemera, along with some washi tape. So let's take a look first at the paper. If you like pink and reds, you're gonna love this. So we'll do a quick flip through. That's the first page, and I believe there's 2 of each page. Yeah, so there's 2 of each. I love the green and pinks together, and the red. Love it. Then love this retro Santa. And this page is green with like some stars on it, little diamonds. Sorry for the glare. I'll try to do my best to get rid of the glare. How cute is that? The reindeer, oh my goodness. Looks like a little Bambi. And look at this. So I thought I would share this paper with my daughter. She has a white cat with green eyes. So I love these tags on here. And she loves green and pink. So since there's 2 of every page, I could share. Love that. And I thought these pages also can be used in my retro Christmas that I'm working on, that I just showed you. I thought they would get some of those pages would go great in there. There's a little reindeer, the doe. Look at this. How fun. And bows are big this year. Green Christmas trees. And I'll tell you the name of this too when we're done. Love these. Love how it's got the long wish list there, and love those. And those could be turned into journaling cards. I didn't need any more paper, but oh my gosh, this was a deal, and I just love pinks and reds together. I don't know if you saw my Santa surprise book that I did, my junk journal that I did a few years ago, but it was full of pinks and reds. Okay, let me slide this up so you can see. So it's got a white dog and a white cat. Love the simplicity of that one. So that's the end of that. And it's called Holly Jolly. Christmas, Noel, Recollections. There we go. You could see that. So had no intentions of getting paper. Okay, so now we'll dive into these two. This looks like it's all vellum. I don't know if they're vellum stickers. We'll see. And so it has the picture on the back of what's all in there. I don't know if they're just vellum or vellum stickers. We'll take a look. I believe they're just vellum. Look at that. Love that bow. What a fun little group. It might be better if I place it on the white background so you could see it. That could be a better way to do it. Then we have a glare, so maybe I'll just hold them up. So that one's Merry Christmas. Let's move our glare away here to make it easier. That's a bow. And these don't have the glare. They're more of a matte finish, vellum with a matte finish, which is nice. I just love this. So if you like pink and red at Christmas, run to Michael's. The most wonderful time of year. Yeah. Holly Jolly. Aren't they great? Oh, love that. That's an ornament. Okay, so that's those. Let's take a look at these. So it says die cut stickers. So I'm hoping to get back into my Merry Mondays and have a Christmas type video every Monday. I have great ideas and good intentions. We'll see if I can stick to it. So some more vellum with the matte finish there. And these are die cut stickers. Isn't it great? Love these. Okay, and then there's a little sticker book that was also part of the group. This is this sticker book. And looks like individual stickers around here, and he's his individual sticker. And the Merry Christmas is an individual one. Oh, I just love the retro-ness of this. The bows. Got some poinsettias, some garland. and some alphabet stickers. Okay, and then like I said, I have the washi, and so what I thought I could do was put this on paper so you could see what it looks like. Let's cut into it. I can't remember if they were 30 or 40% off, and that was last week. Today, I'm filming this on Sunday, so I think a new sale started today. Not sure. And so let's see what this washi tape looks like down. Because sometimes it's hard, oh, it's rolling away from me. Sometimes it's hard to tell what the washi tape looks like until you see it down on the paper. So I'll put that on the paper. Let me get it started here. Okay, here they are. What they are is like individual stamps made into washi tape. And that's what it looks like. Isn't that fun? So they're perforated and you could take them apart and they could look like stamps in your journals or your scrapbooks, whatever you decide to use them on. So that's the first washi roll. Let's look at the second one. Okay, here's the second one. It just repeats the same image and says Merry Christmas and has Santa on one side and the white cat on the other. That's the second washi. And the third washi is just bows. Pink and red bows on pink and white striped washi. All right, and the other thing I bought was Christmas vellum, and it comes with 20 sheets, and we'll just peek through that. Oh, I didn't cut the side yet, so 1 second. Get that cut. All right, so I'm not sure if there's 2 of each page. So this is snowflakes. Yep, it looks like 2 of each, so that's snowflakes. This has snowflakes at the top and then little dots of snow falling. That's a neat one. More snowflakes that are like a border. Again, there's 2 of each. Ooh, I like this one. I don't know if you could see. It has a bunch of snowflakes, but they have a sparkle to them. Let me see if I could show you close. They're sparkly. Love that. That would look great on a page in a journal. Okay, we got more snowflakes, and they're just up in this right-hand corner area, and the rest is plain. 2 of that one. Another snowflake one that's surrounding, like frames the paper. So this is all about snowflakes. This one's just full of it. Okay, so this is a mix of like little stars, like the Star of Bethlehem there, and little snowflakes throughout, and it's sparkly in places. Love that. Oh my. This one has Let It Snow at the bottom with snowflakes, and where it says Let It Snow, that's sparkly. What's here? So it has some glitter. Very pretty. Love that. Okay, so this one, I believe there's 3 of. 1, 2, 3. I like that there's 3 of that one. Okay, and then we're back to 2. There. How great is that? So I hope you have a great Merry Monday, and you can get a chance to get started on your Christmas stuff. I know it's before Halloween, but I have to get started early because it takes me a long time to work on my Christmas stuff. All right, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.